Good evening, everyone. It's Nick Vujicic here. I am from California. That was a photo of my wife. I don't know if you know a little bit about my life. I'm just here to inspire you, to make you think about your life, to never give up. I'm only going to be up here for 15 minutes, and then we're going to have the fireworks show. Is that cool? You know, when I was a kid growing up in Australia, a lot of people, they looked at me and they bullied and teased me, and I want you to know that sometimes in life you come across opposition. Sometimes in life you have storms come in your life, and sometimes you believe that your dreams will never ever come true. When I was at school, I looked at everyone, and girlfriends are holding their boyfriends' hands, and oh, I wish I looked like them, I wish I was more smart, I wish I was more popular. And I thought to myself that I would never be able to achieve my goals and dreams. I never thought that I would ever be married. I thought even if I got married, I can't even hold my wife's hand. Now I realize I don't need to hold my wife's hand, I just need to hold her heart. And you don't need hands for that. And I thought to myself, that arms and legs is not what makes me a man. And I want you to know that some of you guys believe that you need big muscles to be cool and be popular. Nah, man, my biceps were so big they fell off. You understand me? And I want you to know that my dreams, though, came true. It's because you got to know the truth of your value. You got to know the truth of your purpose. And rich or poor, sick or healthy, arms and legs or not, when you know the truth sets you free, and you can overcome any obstacle. And I used to wonder, though, in my world of feeling alone, no one really understanding how I feel with no arms and legs, I thought to myself, even if I did get married, how am I going to hold my kids when they're crying? I have now 2 sons with my wife, Kiyoshi, he's 4 years old, he's way taller than me, and then we have Dayan, and he's 2 years old, and my wife's now pregnant with twins. And I want you to know that in life, sometimes all you see are broken pieces. Sometimes you're torn in your heart. Your parents want you to do something. Your friends tell you something else, and you don't even know the truth of who you are. And I want you to know that dreams come true, and your value is not determined on what job you have, or how much money you have, or where you're from, or even if you're married or not. You're beautiful just the way that you are. Don't let anyone tell you what you cannot achieve in life. And whatever country you are in, we all go through ups and downs. You see my foot? Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. And I want you to know that in the ups and downs of life, life is what you make it. Sometimes you don't get a miracle, and sometimes all you see are broken pieces. But you don't know what beautiful things can come from your broken pieces until you give your broken pieces a chance. Some of you aren't even giving yourself a chance. Some of you look yourself in the mirror and you put yourself down. Some of you wish that circumstances were different in your life for you to be happy and successful. I want you to know that money, drugs, sex, alcohol, pornography, fame and fortune, if you put your happiness in temporary things, your happiness will be temporary. What we're looking for is love. We are here tonight talking about the 50th year anniversary of the Summer of Love in 1967. And I want you to know that when you look at that word love, you need to first love yourself and give your broken pieces a chance, dream big, and never give up. I want you to know that I was worried about how am I going to hold my kids when they're crying. You know, now when they cry, they hug me. I'm a man of faith and I'm a man of prayer, and I believe in miracles, and I have a pair of shoes in my closet in case God gives me arms and legs. And that's the beautiful thing about life. You can believe what you believe. I'm never going to tell you what you should believe, and you shouldn't tell me what to believe. But one thing we must believe in is a better future for the world, loving yourself and loving each other, and seeing a brighter world ahead. Do you agree? I want to encourage you in your life. I didn't get a miracle, but I'm unstoppable because of the Spirit. You have to understand that sometimes when you don't get a miracle, you can still be a miracle for somebody else. I'll never forget, I was 24 years old, speaking in Southern California, and in front of the crowd, I saw a man hold up a little boy with no arms and no legs, just like me. And I'm like, wow, I want to wrestle him later on. So I brought the father to bring him up on stage, and he was so cute, Slatka Yabil. And I'm looking down at him, he's looking up at me, and I can't give him a high five, so I put my little foot on his little foot, and he smiled. And it was one of the best days of my life, because when I hugged his mom, I said, when he goes to school and he gets bullied and teased, I'm gonna come to his school in my wheelchair and run them all over. No, that's not the loving thing to do. That's not the loving thing to do. But I went to his school and he was getting bullied and teased, and I went there and simply talked about love. Now, not only does Daniel go to school without being teased, but when he was 2.5 years old, when he was learning how to speak, he saw a video of Uncle Nick swimming, and he said, swim like Nick, swim like Nick. And now Daniel is gonna be flying high in life, and his parents were encouraged by my parents. I wanna ask you today, who are you and what do you want? Some of you don't even know how beautiful you are just the way that you are. Money doesn't bring back my dad, who just died of cancer. We buried him 2 months ago. He was 62 years old. Money can't heal your heart. Sex is not love. You can sleep with anyone you want as many times as you want and still not know if they love you. What you're looking for is love. It's deeper, it's full. And when you find the joy and you find the truth of your purpose, I want you to know that you can come to a whole new level of peace, strength, courage, and victory. I believe your generation, not mine, I'm 34, you're younger than me, your generation is the generation. Let me tell you, you are a generation like never before. Let me tell you why. No generation has had what you have. Sure, the world sucks, ups and downs, but you have an ability with one voice to do something no other generation has been able to do. Let me tell you one example. Everyone say one example. Who wants to change the world? Put your hand up. For real. You want to change the world? Put your hand down. Who knows that every single human being should have food in their stomach? Who knows that every single human being should have a roof over their head? Who knows that this world needs a little bit more help? Put your hand down. I believe you are, exit, you are the catalytic generation where I truly, truly believe. And I don't just talk, I walk the walk. I believe that 100 million people believe the same thing you and I do, and I believe with technology, we are only years away from seeing the biggest alleviation of suffering of humankind through one voice, one love, and one vision. 100 million people, can you imagine giving €1 a day? Can you imagine? Think of the biggest billionaires. They can't give 100 million a day. And €1 a day, we can all do. Most of us can do on earth. I stand by you as a brother. You see my body? I'm your half brother. And I stand with you on the front lines to make a brighter world. Are you with me? I want to tell you to enjoy the music. Enjoy whatever you're enjoying. Make good decisions. But I'll tell you right now, to love yourself, love each other, and never give up. Some of you tonight, listen, look at me. Some of you tonight don't know what we're all going through. Some of us have been abused. Some of us have lost loved ones. Some of us are depressed, and some of us have felt like committing suicide. But I want you to know to never, ever, 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 nikad, never give up. I want to tell you all that I would love to put a post on I have 10 million social media fans on Facebook. Can we do a quick video? Come out, Peter. We're gonna do it. I want to ask you tonight, watch this, ready? There is one thing. You see this table? This is the journey. This is my last thing. Can I take 2 more minutes of your time? They gave me 15, I got 2 more minutes. Can I stay here for 2 more minutes? Do you see this table? I want you to know that you have to take one step at a time. One step at a time. When you fall down, get back up. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to cry. But get back up and keep on going. Courage is not when you're not afraid. Courage is when you do something even though you're afraid. I want you to put your hands up in the air and I want you to say, from this day on, everyone repeat after me, from this day on, I will do my best to love myself, to love others, to be a miracle, and I make a promise to give myself a chance, to give my country a chance, to make a brighter world. I today will never give up, and I will dream big, do my best, and take one day at a time. I today will make the world brighter. Give yourself a big round of applause, guys. I love you guys so much. Lastly, I'm going to be coming to Serbia every single year, and I want you to know, Serbia, I love you. I want you to give the biggest applause to the founder of the Exit concert. I just want to thank him. I'm not bringing up in here, but Dusan and his family, if it wasn't for Dusan in such a place of broken pieces to make the world a brighter place, Exit concert would not have existed. Can we thank Dusan? Dusan, we love you! To your team and Ivan, your wife Ivana, we love you. All right, shall we quickly do a Facebook shout out? From the beginning, ready? Let's start it from the beginning. Everyone say, we love you from Exit. Everyone watching on Facebook, we love you. Come closer. And I want to tell you, in Facebook, let's all make a brighter world. And I'm so thankful for the album of mine coming out. It's not just about singing about brighter world, it's about putting love in action. Everyone say, love in action!